Phantom Land, Mr. Green here. Oh shoot, and I don't got it on my screen, I got it on my face. What's going on? Short class tonight. I'm tired, exhausted from teaching trading all day. So we're gonna still run this and run it as usual with the topic, but I'm just gonna talk about the topic. All right? Tonight's topic is this: how to use psychology as an edge. How to use your psychological powers. What's going on, AJ? To make you a better trader. Don't fear it. Embrace it. Embrace it. It's going to make you happy one day that you listen to me on this. Hey, what's going on, Jared? Everybody's terrified. Julie! Everyone's terrified to, of emotion, of fear, of greed, of, all these things that come into play. Embrace it. Now, when I say embrace it, what do I mean? I don't mean purposely, consciously act out on these flaws of character. What I mean is I want you to develop a skill of awareness. A lot of people use awareness in greed is good, my friend. Hey, Ed, what's going on, man? A lot of people, are so robotic. I mean, we all have the tendency to just live life in like a robotic mode, right? We get up, think about it. How conscious are you? I'm not even going to get to trading and investing yet. How conscious are you when you get up and you walk over to the sink and you brush your teeth? Hopefully most of you brush your teeth, and then whatever you do, you go get a cup of coffee, maybe you walk the dog, right? Are you really conscious, or are you just walking? I'm a fan of doing the drill, but can you do the drill consciously? Because I want you to think about your trading. When you go to trade, when you go down to do the drill, are you conscious? Yeah, I need that cup too, Kirk. Are you conscious? Because, yeah, Julie, absolutely. And look it's actually psychologically, it's actually a good it's a defense mechanism, but it actually helps us in some situations. But my point is this: using awareness while you're trading is the only way that you're going to overcome emotion. Let me rephrase that. Letting your emotions get the best of you. Emotion's always going to be there. Fear, greed, it's always going to be there. The question is how can you handle it? How well can you handle these things when they come up? So the tool, when I talk about awareness, is identifying in the moment when it's happening and being present, right? Using a presence, using a mindfulness, a meditation of some sort, right? And that's why I talk a lot to the Phantom members about journaling when they're trading. And when I talk about journaling when you're trading, yeah, I'll usually get an Excel sheet back. All right, entry, stop, target. This is why I placed a trade, Mr. Green. And that's good. But take it a step further. How are you feeling at that moment? Are you anxious? Are you happy? Are you upset? Are you depressed? Are you excited? Right? You could be in the best mood possible. Sit down. I used to do this all the time. I'd be all hyped up. Woo! Let's go. Hyped up. Everything's going good. I sit down and I'm just so jazzed up. I'm just going to stop placing trades. Take a couple losers. Those losers start to build. Happy turns into turns into revenge. Pissed. Stop placing bad trades. And you end up having a day. Has that happened to anybody out there? Because I know it's happened to me. Doesn't that extreme stuff doesn't happen anymore. If I have a bad day, it's not because of emotions. But let me tell you something. Oh, that took a long time to that took a long time to get through. And there's no magic. There's no magic. Jared, Jared, absolutely. But Jared, I'm gonna be honest with you. It was just repetition that made me stop caring. Does that make sense, Jared? It was just repetition that made me stop caring. It was doing it so many times. Like my dad used to say, "Gabatosta," which means thick-headed in Italian. And I think most people are like that, you know? If it was so easy, I could tell everyone, okay, guys, 2% loss rule, you lose your 2% for the day, you're done. If everybody did that, I'd have a bunch of billionaires in front of me, right? I'd say both, Julie. But I stopped caring only because I adapted. So I'll use them both. I adapted, but I stopped caring. In a good way, right? They talk about it in all the trading psychology books. You don't want to be numb to a loss, completely numb. You want to have a little bit of numbness, but not so numb that you're just in self-sabotage mode, which is something I can do too. But I got all these tools, the tools that I'm trying to explain to you, what's going to make you better. They come from within, not out. These tools come from within. You have all the answers. A gentleman told me once a long time ago, all the answers you have, Anthony, are within. And I didn't understand what he meant at that time. That was a long time ago. That was probably almost 15 years ago. But he's right. They're all there. The answers are all there for this mind game. You just gotta let them reveal themselves. There's no book you can pick up and read. There's no class you can take. There's no one thing that's just gonna flip that switch. Listen, trust me, I wish there was. If you can find it, you tell me. We'll sell it together. All right? It's a series of things. It's, you just sitting in this class with me tonight, this 5-10 minute class, this is part of the game. Doing it over and over. It's a series of events that's going to lead you to that freedom of trading, with a flow, right? Trading without being terrified, trading without being, too anxious or too overconfident or any of those things, okay? I don't know what that emoji meant, but I didn't really get a chance. I was trying to pop up and see. This is the game. I'll tell you right now. Oh, you got it, man. Oh, what's going on? I'll tell you right now. You can... I got bad eyes. That's why I always got to move up. This thing, man, this thing is not complicated. It's simple. Not easy, simple. I say that all the time and I stand by it. Life's simple. Not easy. The not easy part is the grit. I wrote and published a 20-page book on nothing to do with trading, like a mantra meditation book on the art of showing up. Recovering from a big loss, maybe you take a day off, maybe you don't. Maybe you take a week off, maybe you don't. Satellite, I mean, obviously that's going to come down to you personally. There was points where I had to take time off, where I was at in my trading. At the beginning stages, if I took a big loss or had a bad day, I'd have to sit out a day or 2 days. I had to, because I'm aggressive. I got that gambling gene in me, right? So I'll start revenge trading. All right, but things change. You've been in the game as long as I have, 13 plus years, right? Okay. Immune would probably be the word. That would be the word, immune. I'm immune to the emotions the market can give me. That took a long time. I don't even know if I could have said that 8 years ago. And I was a profitable, successful trader, consultant, teacher 8 years ago. I don't even know if I could have said that 8 years ago. I was still making money, but I don't know if I was immune to all these things. Right? So, but you can't identify any of this if you're not aware. Now, what are some techniques to practice awareness? I'm obviously going to go, the spiritual person in me is going to say meditation. That's not for everybody. I understand that, okay? There's books on it, stuff that has nothing to do with trading. Journaling, okay? What's dish? Dish. Is that something new there, Mrs. Dr. Julie? Is there, journaling, stopping on, what's going on, Parisa? There's so much stuff out there. I mean, we live in an information-packed society. You can find something online, the little tools. But you're a doctor. You have the tools. You're Dr. Julie. That's what it says on the screen. The tools, Julie, are simple. In my opinion, I'm a big believer in, for me, the breath. All right? If I can be cognizant of my breathing, I can be present. And if I can be present, I can be aware of how I'm feeling. And if I can be aware of how I'm feeling, I can be aware of how it affects my thinking. And my thinking affects my action. So I'll run through that again. I stress this, think, feel, act, okay? I need to be cognizant in the moment of how I think. If my thinking is distorted or, off, and I can't fix it, as far as trading goes, in the moment, then I need to step off. So that's kind of answers Jared's question. Okay? If I can, and that's going to come down to my seasonality, see how seasoned I am in all of this. I don't want to... I'm not... I should finish... I should go get my PhD just so I can make... Julie... I want to be called Dr. Green. So I'm going to, I might do it online. I was thinking about doing this, Julie. Tell me if this is screwed up. So I have a master's degree in business. I have an associate's in psych, bachelor's in finance. Do you think, ooh, I like that one, Ed. I'm going to get to that next. Do you think if I called up some university and said, look, I just want to pay for the degree, for the PhD. I don't care what you have it in. I'll give you $100,000. You think I'll donate $100,000? I think I could find a university to do that. I've thought about it. There's no way I'm doing the work for it. When I finish my master, I don't need to unless I got thrilled. Euphoria. Same thing. Winning streak. I know they do it out. I could probably do it right here in Boston and Harvard. How do you, it's the same thing. Whoever just asked that question about a winning streak. Now, let's think about the emotions that go into the winning streak. You're riding high, right? There's nothing you can do that's wrong. That's how you feel. It's like me at the racetrack. I pick a long shot in the first race. Oh, my God. That's dangerous, right? I think I'm going to win all day. Unless I can catch it. Sometimes you ride a hot hand. I believe in that. That gene in me says ride a hot hand, but you got to be conscious of it. You got to be aware of it, because when you start making money on some trades, right, and you go through that euphoria stage that you just talked about, you start thinking you can't make any mistakes. Okay? That's Blue's thing, massive bank account. I can't coin that phrase from him. That's his thing. No, I'm gonna become Dr. Green soon. Julie, it's gonna be like a night. If you're a doctor, can you knight me? Like, give me the night. Will you knight me a doctor? As long as you say I am, then I'm cool. Because if Dr. Julie says that I'm a doctor, then I'm good. Then I'm in. Forget the PhD and the 100 grand. Ladies and gentlemen, awareness. I'll conclude with this tonight because I'm tired and I want to lay down with my dogs. They're giving me the eye. Practice staying present in your day-to-day life and when you're trading. It's all one. It's all connected. It all comes together. All right. Trading's no different than going to the gym or going to work, right? It's just new to you and you haven't learned how to deal with it yet in the correct way. And just like you dealt with those other things, you want to deal with trading the same way. You know, a lot of people look at trading and investing like, you know, not everybody can do it. I'm an optimist at heart. I'm an optimist and I can be a cynic sometimes too. The reason why people can't do it is because they're weak. They quit. Like, I got no time for that. I got no problems calling somebody weak. I don't care. Give me somebody dumb, stupid, but hungry and open-minded. Oh, that dog will hunt. That dog will hunt. But it's hard when you're cozy and comfortable and your life's pretty good and you're trying to learn something. Sometimes, I don't need to learn. I'll put this off. And then we start justifying to ourselves, right, about what we're really doing. You know, I'm not going to get into the whole honesty speech tonight because that's not what we're here. But awareness. I'll take it, Matt. Let's go. Get the crossbow. Jared, you're going to succeed. You just have it. And that grit that you have, I wish I could. I can't teach it to people. I can inspire it. That's what I'm doing right now. Right? But deep down, everybody's, you know, obviously they're in control of their own lives, their own destinies. Right? I'm here to inspire. And you know, and I'm here to tell you to drink the Kool-Aid, you know. I'm all about the self-help world. Whatever motivates you. You know, listen to that stuff round the clock. Your attitude is going to take you out of here. Meaning it's going to take you away from trading and investing. A poor attitude is the worst disease or crime on trading and investing. Or anything in life, but we're obviously with trading and investing. So, you know, take notes. We got phones, right? Something pops up, you're walking through the course of the day. I call it a thought stop check. What am I thinking? Think, feel, just a routine. Try to do like 10 of them a day. Think, feel, act. What am I thinking? How am I feeling? I just pulled up to the red light. This guy gave me the finger. What am I thinking? What am I feeling? What am I going to do? It's like a pause moment. Imagine that, right? Imagine if you could get into a little bit of a pause moment in your trading. Just hit the pause button for a second. And lose the FOMO. Sit in it for a little while. Be uncomfortable. It's part of it. Very part of it. It's all up here. You know, for the people that are watching me right now, there's a lot of people in the room that are phantoms, and there's a lot of people. There's some people that aren't. You know, if you're getting, you know, if there's a lot of, look at, I say this to everybody. There's a lot of good stuff on the internet, and there's a lot of poor stuff on the internet. You know, if you're a member of Trade Phantoms, I know you're getting professional training as far as trading goes. I know that because I'm one of the main instructors, so I know that. If you are watching me and you're not part of Trade Phantoms and you are getting professional instruction from somebody, okay, that means you should be able to get this. Now, if you're a YouTube warrior or, you know, trying to, you know, go to Barnes and Nobles and read all the books in the world and try and do it on your own, that's a different story. You're most likely set up for failure. Percentages will say that. You get a 98% shot at failing, if that's the case. Then this, to me, doesn't even matter. But if you're getting the training like Jared's talking about right now, he's going to get it. He's just got to bust through. And he will bust through. And it will be that much more satisfying when he does. It'll be that much more gratifying for him when he does. Because he'll know all the crap that he went through in order to get there. And that's the beauty of this thing. Yeah, we all want easy, softer, gentler course actions, right? I mean, look at, if you're going to give me $1 million in 10 minutes or 10 hours, I'd rather take it in 10 minutes, sure. But life don't work that way. So your rule of thumb for the week, be aware, be present. If you feel like shit, right? If you feel like shit, then maybe you should just sit in it and be like, hey, I don't feel good today. I'm not going to trade. Or I'm too high on life. I'm not going to trade. I'm too jazzed up. It's a practice. It's awareness practice. And write it down or put it in there. And always be grateful. I'm going to end on that. Gratitude affects your attitude. Thank you, Matt. Always be grateful. All right, thank you, guys. Hey, look, if you're not a member of Trade Phantoms, come check us out at TradePhantoms.com. Join one of our complimentary classes that we do on Thursday nights. We'd love to have you. If not, Red Rock. Oh! Did you buy me anything? Congratulations, Red Rock. That's what I want to hear. As long as you, but I hope you bought me some cigars and you sent them my way. Just hoping. No. Good, man. I like to hear people making money, you know? That's, I hate to say that's what it's about, but that is kind of what it's about, right? Or it's about conquering something too. So yeah, check us out. If you are not already a member, if you are a member, then you know what to do. You got a blueprint. If you're not a member and you want to check us out, go to TradePhantoms.com. You can sign up for a common class and see if this program is right for you. If it's not, find somebody else. But just make sure you get the help. That's all. Mr. Green, I'm out. I'm tired. Everybody have a great night. And I'll see y'all in the AM. Peace out, Phantom Land.